So you can go ahead and start by finding a nice comfortable seat and sitting as tall as you can up in the spine, allowing a sense of energy to be lifting up through your body, yet remaining relaxed in the muscles. You can go ahead and close down the eyes. Allow the breath to begin circulating in and out through the nose. Feeling the breath beginning to slow down. All the momentum of the day, any inner pressures to move from one activity to another, even from one thought to another, experienced as restlessness in the heart, typically desires. Feel that those are beginning to fade into the background. And in the foreground of your practice is the rhythm of the breath. Is this feeling as though your energy is expanding outward, pushing away these outer pressures of the mind, of constantly thinking of past, constantly thinking of future. A bubble, you're parting away from that energy, allowing yourself to remain calm in your center. Let's take a deep breath in through the nose. Exhale from the heart, out of the mouth. This time double inhale through the nose. Double exhale from the heart of the mouth. Again, double inhale. Double exhale from the heart. Just take a moment to seat the awareness in the center of joy in the body, which is the heart. Feel the heart soft, gently emanating qualities of peace and joy, saturating the field around you, the space around you, with waves of peace and joy. With a deep inhalation, let's rescue our awareness from the low of the spine and breathe, inhaling, lifting all of your attention to the point between the two eyebrows. And exhaling, let it evaporate as you look up and out. You might do a few rounds of this. Inhaling, you are consciously guiding. You can use your hands if you'd like to in this practice. Consciously bringing all that attention back to the brow. And then as you exhale, feel it expanding up and out in every direction. A huge part of our practice is lifting the awareness through the spine. So take several more breaths, lifting up actively. You can touch with your hands. And then when the exhale comes, release the breath. Let it expand out nice and wide. Awareness expanding. So in this practice, we're beginning to draw a greater sense of space between who we are and the thoughts, the inner witnessing mind, and the sensations of the body. Just breathe a little more space into every aspect of your life. In this way, every time you inhale and renew the energy into the spine, We draw a greater sense of clarity, concentration. Every time you exhale, you're expanding your field of awareness and energy out beyond the physical boundaries of the skin and the muscle. Cleansing up the spine, and then releasing and expanding out. Let's enjoy a moment here to feel our sense of heart connecting with all of the people in this circle of practice this evening. Not only are we in a digital recording here, but we're also in a live stream in several different capacities. Some people are joining in at a later time, but we can connect in this field of consciousness, and you can sense that through the heart. The heart is the listening or feeling instrument in the body. Like you have an energetic tether connecting from your heart to all the other hearts practicing in this truth-seeking experience this evening. You just relax and let it be as it is. Take a few more moments in this seated posture. Adjust your legs as you need to, in any way that you need to. When you're ready, listening in the heart, we'll have a chant to join us together. The great yogi and teacher Paramhansa Yogananda said that chanting is half the battle on the spiritual path. Chanting awakens the natural devotion of the heart. This is an ancient chant called the Hymn to Brahma, often chanted before temple prayers. Prapita Tvameva, Tvameva Bandhu Shashaka, Tvameva, Tvameva Vidyaya, Dravinam Tvameva, Tvameva Sarvam Mama Deva Deva. Thou art my mother, my father, thou art. Thou art my brother, my friend, thou art. Thou art my wisdom, my wealth, thou art. Thou art my all, light of lights, thou Chant the sound of Om with me. Allowing just a few moments of silence after the chant to center awareness into the heart and relax and feel the effects of these holy vibrations in the body and in the mind. Turn the inner gaze from the heart up to the point between the two eyebrows. And we'll free the arms, inhaling, reaching out into the outer circumference of the space around you, drawing hands above the head. Very gently exhaling, palms facing down, bathing down the body, relaxing the energy, soothing any static in the consciousness. Inhaling, you expand with breath. Arms following the sound and the feeling of the breath. Like you're moving through a medium of water. Inhaling and feeling the reality of your energetic effects on the space surrounding the body. Bathing that energy down along the body, down through the spine. As you're ready, you can slowly begin to flutter the eyes back open, and we'll set for our first pose this evening. So we're going to come into a restorative fish pose to begin. Very easy pose to set up for. You set your cushions at the back side of your mat. Your hips go right at the front of your cushions. I would recommend a little cushion for the head stacked up on this setting. And then when you're ready, you can just gently begin to lay yourself back over your setup, the palms face up. And you rest your head in a comfortable position. The legs can be extended for this posture. Some of us prefer to have knees bent and feet resting onto the ground. Take a few long, deep breaths, filling down from the base of the belly all the way up through the chest, into the shoulders, and then relaxing the breath out. It can even be nice here to draw one knee in towards the chest and send the other foot reaching out nice and long. Take a few breaths here. And then switching sides as is natural for you. Relaxing and feeling rather than making and doing. You might fancy yourself to be along for the ride. When you're ready, both legs can extend out, or some of us in our practice like to connect the feet and we drop the knees open wide. Just make sure you have supports underneath your knees. Either way, all practices lead to eyes closing. You can also rest the hands onto the belly to feel an extra sense of support. And in this posture, the physical body is passive, but the inner awareness is the ever-present, ever-active aspect of our practice tonight. See how much you can soften and surrender your body into this shape. When you're breathing, let breath begin to fill into the low spine and expand and fill out against the support of the pillow, the bolster, the blanket. Your only responsibility to maintain a comfortable presence, watching what's unfolding before you. Your experience is a unique reflection of who you are and the consciousness that you are embodying and that you are attuned with in this present moment. The more readily that you can draw your awareness up further through the spine, back to the point between the two eyebrows, you'll find that the very foundation, the essence of what you are attracting into your life begins to shift, and this shifts the way that we experience our own emotions and our relationship to them. It shifts the thoughts that we are attracting into our mind. I'd like to offer a breath this evening. It's called Kapalabhati, and it translates to skull shining breath. And this breath and its function is to clear any mental fog from this beautiful prefrontal cortex of yours, the reasoning, the intuitive faculties of your brain and mind. This breath is just a short exhale through the nose, and you relax and allow the inhale to come. It's rhythmic. You might pretend like you're sort of rhythmically pressing on a button or tapping on a table, and I'll demonstrate and join as you're ready. There is a gentle pulse of the navel as you exhale. So to simplify, navel pulses in and we exhale out. The inhale recoils and the belly relaxes. It sounds like this. you release the practice as you're ready, just allowing the breath to pass in and out through the body unrestricted. Let's do a few more rounds. If you're having trouble with the practice, bend the knees and set feet onto the ground. Remember, you can rest hands on the belly. As you exhale, the navel gently draws in and you relax, and the inhale is just a recoil. It comes flowing right into the body. Don't worry about perfection. Intention is the most important part of the practice. Begin with your ready by drawing just a half breath into the body on inhale, and then exhale to begin. Relaxing on exhalation. When you're ready to inhale, try sending arms reaching behind the head or at least up above the body. Nice deep breath in. Exhale through the mouth and drop the hands. Again, inhale to reach either straight above the heart or up overhead. And exhaling to release the hands back and down. If it's comfortable in your position, go ahead and cross one of the ankles over the knee. Some of us can reach through and hold on to our supporting leg and just gently draw that leg a little closer to the body. Take a few deep breaths here, relaxing especially in the low of the spine. Might be even nice to just gently rock side to side, soothing energy out of the low of the spine to be liberated back up to the point between the eyebrows. Watching as the sensation arrives in the body and allowing it to capture all of your attention. Calm, abiding presence. You can switch sides as you're ready. Very gentle here, not attempting to stretch or force the body. Just relaxing and liberating any stagnant or trapped energy from the lowest parts of the spine and the tailbone and the sacrum. Relaxing all efforts leading back to effortlessness. You know you're in the sweet spot of your practice when it's easy to smile, when the heart feels light and feels effervescent with a rising quality of joy. You can set this side down as you're ready. We'll just turn the palms to face down, do a little rocking of knees in one direction or the other. Use your hands to stabilize. Be safe and smart with the low spine. Really breathe generously here as you're liberating and moving. At the very least, you're stimulating blood flow into these centers of the body. More subtly, you are shifting energy Like a stream that's been dammed, we are washing out blockages in the low spine. And then we'll just come back to neutral as is natural, and go ahead and take hand behind one of your thighs and just spiral out the foot and the ankle here. Close the eyes and see if you can shine the spotlight of your attention down into this body part. Feeling that as you move it and as you breathe, there is a capacity for you to expand space into the muscles, to send blood flow back. Some of us can go ahead and point the toes and lengthen the leg in some fashion. You might do a little point and flex here, even rub on backside of the knee and the leg. Giving some good love to all of the beautiful cells in this part of the body. When you're ready, you can set that side down. We'll switch to other sides, starting with the ankle. Spiraling the foot in place. And if you've never tried this before, center the awareness down into these muscles, and as you squeeze them, that sensation is an invitation for you to feel into the muscles, to liberate any stagnant energy in the foot or in the ankle and calf. As is natural, you can point the toes and lengthen the leg. Some of us like to give a gentle encouragement of the leg towards the body. Some of us have a bent knee, and we're just doing what we can to flex the toes, curl the toes. Good, nice deep breathing here, all the while relaxing the spine, relaxing the shoulders. You can set that side down as you're ready. We'll stay in the position here and just go ahead and massage the scalp. Like you're at the 5-star spa. You have downloaded how to take care of your own body simply by listening and by feeling. We know what we like just by feeling. And let your touch be sensual, be intimate with your body. Be gentle and mindful of what it needs. Deep breath through the nose, deep exhalation either through mouth or nose. And then you can move down to your ears, a little massage of the skin. Resting and relaxing is so intuitive, yet we spend so much time in a heightened and anxious state that it starts to become almost like a lost art. Yet I can reassure you that just by simple breathing and connecting with the body, we come back into connection with relaxation. Try pressing out the sinus here by drawing fingers down through the bridge of the nose, underneath the eyes. And think the last time that you gave this much attention to the body, to giving love to these various centers. Even taking tips of the fingers like little claws and just kind of anchoring into the eyebrows and then down and around the eyes. This is great for anybody looking to heal the eyes. Just a little stimulation here, gentle pressure can really send healthy blood flow back into the eyes. Many of us are looking at computers more than ever these days, so just give some love here. We're going to go ahead and rub the palms together and get some nice heat generated in between the palms. Start over the belly. And this is a double function here where you're sort of breaking up the energy that might be over the belly region here, and then come up over the heart. Good. And then finish over the head. Good. Take a nice deep breath, palms over the eyes. And just gentle press points, separate the palms and press down the face and exhale and relax right down the chest, down through the ribs, down into the belly, right to the thighs, and we'll stay on the thighs, a little bit of rubbing. Use the heel of the hand When you're on the top side of the thigh, you can use the knuckles on the side of your legs. Make sure you get the inside too, massaging inner thigh muscles. And then as you're ready, press the heel of your hand into the upper thigh, relax the low spine, and just a gentle pressure will invite some decompression in the low spine. Breathe generously here. Know that you're supported and don't push yourself beyond what you're ready for. Feel that wonderful activation, whatever part of the body is feeling it, maybe the ears, the scalp. When you're ready to exhale, just soften the hands down and release the pressure completely. Take hands face down onto the earth and slowly come back to knees, waving side to side. Just make sure the spine is reintegrated, that decompression beginning to flow. Now when you're ready, you can roll over and off to your right side, and we're going to press up out of our comfortable position here. And it can be a little disorienting sometimes as you first arrive, but we're going to keep our bolster or our pillows in the exact same position here, and you're going to fold your knees over to the side here and lay them on the ground so that your hip is facing onto this pillow. Pull it nice and tight, and then gently begin to turn your body, twisting, and then lay right down back onto your comfortable setup. So whatever it looks like for you. Relaxing as you breathe. Nice, slow, melodious rhythm of breath. Relaxing belly out nice and wide here. Let the belly fill out into the open space. And you'll feel that you're drawing that breath right down into the base of the spine to refresh these lower energy centers. Let the eyes close down, internalizing the awareness. We'll have a chant to take us a little deeper into this posture. At any time, if you feel you need to move the body, even little undulations, just a slight expression over in one direction or the other, and maybe a gentle lift of the nose, these little micro movements can really help you to settle and soften into the posture. Nice deep breathing. This chant speaks to the center of the heart. Imagine in the center of your heart that there is a great doorway. And that oftentimes through years of hurt or trauma, that we begin to close this doorway off. Close ourselves off to the beautiful flow of grace. And over time, the wellspring of joy dries up and we find ourselves in stress consciousness, separation consciousness. More now, in this now, than ever, is your opportunity to change your inner narrative and to open your heart again. This is a chant of deep devotion. Door of my heart. some moments of the silence that follows the chant to feel the newly awakened feelings and energy throughout the body and consciousness. When it's natural for you to begin to stir out of the posture, you do so very gradually, gently beginning to invite the movement and the breath, slowly beginning to press your way out of the position. When you're ready, you can look at me to see the next posture. If you'd like, we're coming into a supported child's pose. So for many of us, we'll take our knees nice and close together. Some of us, we may take a pillow underneath the knees for when we begin to lie forwards. Now what can be helpful is to take a pillow and put it in towards the belly and come down to the forearms. If you have extra support, you can also stack a few pillows up here to rest the head. Now, if you don't need so much support, you can come right down, separating the knees nice and wide and putting the pillows in between the legs so that you can lie your body down, chest meeting the earth and resting the head down. You can turn to one cheek if you need to, so just find a comfortable child's pose. Nice deep breathing. Relaxing into the posture. Long, deep breath carries you into a greater sense of relaxation. The affirmation for this posture helps us to tune into the consciousness that this shape invokes in our bodies. I relax from outer involvement into my inner haven of peace. Say it with me. You can say it verbally, you can say it silently. I relax from outer involvement into my inner haven of peace. Feeling the words as you say them, we are relaxing from the outer involvement of preoccupation with our senses, with incessant thinking, back into our inner haven of peace. I relax from outer involvement into my inner haven of peace. Relaxing the muscles, every group of muscles that you can bring into your awareness throughout the entire body. You might even imagine like gravity were pressing twice as heavily upon your body and that you were just joyfully relaxing into that pressure. Now, some of us enjoy this posture very much and we'd like to stay here, and you are most welcome to stay in the pose for as long as you'd like. For those of us that are challenged in our bodies by this position, we're going to gently begin to release out, and just as we did on the other side, we're going to set our knees down onto the ground with our pillows right close by. So if you started over on the right side, you might come up over onto the other side. And we'll twist and lay the body down once more. So you choose which posture is most deeply nourishing you and take your time getting into your next posture. I'm in the mood to chant for you all today, so I'm going to play another chant for you. Devotion Center the awareness into the heart. Feel the superficial boundaries and limitations of the personality dissolved in the supreme love in the devotion. Let that love ripple out and expand in every cell of the body. So that deep healing, that is the release of stress, and the embodiment of bliss. With a single wave of the magic wand of your intuition, through purity and sincerity of heart, we can open ourselves to the healing light, the healing love, resolve in this moment to soften and surrender. Open the floodgates of your body, the doorways of your heart to receive in the fullness of your capacity divine grace, boundless joy and love. No more settling for the tiny self-imposed trickle of life's dim pleasures. Open the floodgates of your heart to embody a deep sense of unconditional love. The body is the vehicle of expression, but it is the consciousness that flows into your body, the awareness that looks through your eyes, that is the essence of who you are. When you're ready to slowly invite movements back into the body, we will gently stir out of our twisting posture. We're coming right back to our fish pose. Your setup stays exactly as it is. Seating your hips central against whatever supports that you have set up for your body. Go ahead and recline and lay yourself down here. Open the palms. And let the light of forgiveness shine upon your body, shine into your heart. Now is your chance, is your opportunity to awaken, to shrug off the heavy overcoat of self-imposed limitations, self-defeating thoughts, negative consciousness. Like a heavy winter coat on a hot summer day, let go of this heavy burden and we'll rest here in the joy of the heart. might indulge you in another chant. I'd be so happy to play for you all tonight. This chant is called In the Land Beyond My Dreams. In the land beyond my dreams, in the land beyond my dreams, where no clouds come and golden dreams dwell, where no clouds come and golden dreams dwell, I sit by life's well, in the land beyond my dreams, in the land beyond my dreams. Heart to hearts meeting, spirit and souls greeting, heart to hearts meeting, spirit and souls greeting, in the land beyond my dreams, in the land beyond my dreams. The ark is waiting and I am dreaming. The ark is waiting and I am dreaming of the land beyond my dreams, of the land beyond my dreams. In the ark of silence, silently we go to the ark of silence, silently we go to the land beyond my dreams, to the land beyond my dreams, where no sorrow comes and death dare not enter, where no sorrow comes and death dare not come, in the land beyond my dreams, to the land beyond my dreams, where no clouds come and golden dreams dwell, where no clouds come and golden dreams dwell, I sit by life's well, in the land beyond my dreams, in the land beyond my dreams. Heart to hearts meeting, spirit and souls greeting, heart to hearts meeting, spirit and souls greeting, in the land beyond my dreams, in the land beyond my dreams. In the ark of silence, silently we go, in the ark of silence, silently we go to the land beyond my dreams, to the land beyond my dreams, to the land beyond my dreams. Calling the awareness back up to the spiritual eye, the point between your two eyebrows. Hearing the reverberations of the chant in the arc of silence, silently we go to the land beyond our dreams, where no clouds come and golden dreams dwell. I sit by life's well in the land beyond my dreams. Relax your consciousness. Let it expand out beyond the boundaries of the skin. One final chant in our posture. This chant is called the Divine Gypsy. The Divine Gypsy. I'll sing a song that none has sung. I'll sing a song that none has sung. I'll sing to the sky, I'll sing to the wind. I'll sing to the sky, I'll sing to the wind. I'll sing to my red cloud. I'll roam, roam, and roam. I'll roam, roam with roam. I'll be the king of the land through which I roam. I sing to the sky, I'll sing to the wind, I'll sing to my red cloud. I'll roam, roam, and roam. I'll roam, roam with them. I'll be the king of the land through which I roam. I'll be the queen of the land through which I roam. I will be a gypsy. I will be a gypsy. Roam, roam, and roam. Roam, roam, and roam. I'll sing a song that none has sung. I'll sing a song that none has sung. I'll sing to the sky. I'll sing to the wind. I'll sing to the sky. I'll sing to the wind. I'll sing to my red cloud. I'll roam, roam, and roam. I'll roam, roam with them. I'll be the king of the land through which I roam. I'll be the queen of the land through which I roam. Each one of us has a unique song to sing in this lifetime. The soul longs to express itself as pure bliss and joy. May we all roam the lands of inner landscapes, singing our unique song. I'll roam, roam with Om, the sound of Om guiding you. Never allowing, even for a moment, external forces to determine your inner reality. I'll be the king of the land for which I roam. I'll be the queen of the land for which I roam. take a few more moments bathing in your own inner silence, in the awakenings of your practice. We intuitively know in these moments that there's something deeper than just the body. There's something deeper than the mainstream narrative that has shaped our values and our sense of what is important in this world. There is an inner authority within your heart, ready to guide your life from the point between your two eyebrows. The soul only knows expansion. The moments when we begin to contract, when we shrink into our small little self, we know intuitively that we're walking in the wrong direction. Every time you lift your awareness to the point between your two eyebrows, you are expanding, you are growing beyond. And this is the land beyond our dreams, where no clouds of sorrow come and only golden dreams dwell. The place where life's well pours into us. We've got to break free of the entrancing, the dazzling spectacle of the sense world around us. Take a few more moments here, just resting in this posture to feel the channel of the spine in these moments is wide open, and energy freely travels. We call it energy, consciousness, prana, blood flow, however you like to perceive it. This upward rise in quality and outward expanding out into infinity. It's the only way for us to truly wake up in this dream world and to remember who it is that we are beyond the personality, beyond the mind. When you're ready to rise, you can slowly stir movements of the body. You may be reaching arms out on either side. You can articulate fingers, toes. Use this newfound sense of awareness and inner power to awaken energy into the limbs just through the will. And then extending overhead, breathing nice deep breath. Once you rise back to your seat, you can find a comfortable posture with legs crossed. Sit nice and tall on the spine. This final moment is very important in your practice. Your spine is like a garden hose, and if it's kinked in any direction, we're restricting the flow of unlimited consciousness. This means liberation from any stress, worry, or woe. So sit tall in the spine and let that sense of vitality fill through the body. Have your own direct experience. And the energy sits at the point between your two eyebrows like a crested jewel shimmering in its brilliance. Every muscle is relaxed. It's a new way of being. This is called super consciousness. Look slightly up and out. Stay strong in your focus, yet relaxed in your approach. In the light of this consciousness, the fog of lethargic energy, of mental confusion is burned off by this light. And the static of anxiety, restlessness of mind is conducted into single-pointed awareness. Just take a few more moments with energy now in the heart to feel the bliss of simply being. There's a saying that we only truly know that we left home when we have returned. So I invite you to join your hands into prayer. And with all the sincerity of your heart, choose right now to shorten the gaps between this fullness of presence in your life, so that it not be years long, that it not be months long, even weeks, or days, or moments. We work where we are, whether it means a couple minutes each morning to anchor yourself in gratitude, whether it means a weekly class, a monthly satsang or gathering. Whatever it takes, there's nothing more valuable than this commodity of inner realization and peace. Feel in your heart in this moment. We are guided, we are blessed beyond imagination. If we can just open the shades to let that sunshine into our lives, let's go ahead and share these vibrations with our brothers and our sisters everywhere. Just take a moment here to rub the palms together, generate some energy between the palms. Now that your cup is filled and overflowing, be a channel for the light, a channel for healing energy. You can extend the palms out nice and wide here, and we'll chant out loud the sound of Om together. Participate in this Om. Feel not that you are sending your own personal energy, but that you are a channel, a pipeline for energy, healing awareness to broadcast in real time right now from your experience out into the community, uplifting souls everywhere. Let's take a deep breath in through the nose. Open mouth, exhale. Now Om, 3 rounds. Deep breath to begin. Om. Om. If you feel a good flow of energy from the palms, keep them outward, reaching. Whenever you're ready, you can draw them back into the heart. We seal our practice by lifting our hands in prayer to the point between the 2 eyebrows and bowing our head. And we're bowing to that divine nature within ourselves, and we recognize bringing that nature down into our hearts, hands into the heart, head still bowing. We recognize that divine nature as the essence of all beings, no matter how they act outwardly. Even your mortal enemies have the same divine nature as you. We honor them. We honor this divine nature throughout the cosmos and all things by saying Namaste.
Namaste.
Thank you all so much for joining this evening. Have a beautiful,
Thank
beautiful
you.